Welcome again, curious minds. Today we are going to take a deep dive in the most recent events that unfortunately are leading us closer to a World War III since the Israel-Hamas war as conflict spreads on multiple fronts. The conflict in the Middle East is escalating as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu extends ground attacks. The U.S. risks being dragged into this conflict as Iran threatens retaliation over airstrikes, increasing the odds of a full-blown war. Iran promised retribution following the reported assassination of Sayyid Raisi Mousavi, a senior advisor to Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, involved in arming Hezbollah. Israel has not confirmed its role in the airstrike. Concerns rise as the U.S. remains silent on whether they were aware of Israel's plan to execute the airstrikes or if the war can be limited to Gaza. In response to the Gaza war, the U.S. has moved military resources to the Middle East as a deterrent signal to Tehran. However, signs suggest the conflict is spreading across the region. In response to a drone attack injuring soldiers at a U.S. base in Iraq, President Biden ordered proportionate strikes on Iran-backed militias. Despite Baghdad condemning these strikes as violations of its sovereignty, Biden had little choice due to U.S. troops' vulnerability in Iraq and Syria. Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi militia claimed responsibility for a missile attack on a container ship in the Red Sea, escalating concerns over safety in global shipping routes. The competition for supporting Hamas among Iran-backed groups is intensifying, contributing to the regional conflict escalation. The Houthis have shown unprecedented dedication to the cause, raising concerns, particularly in the Red Sea. Israel's engagement with Hezbollah in Lebanon since the Gaza conflict began puts the situation on the verge of war, implying a possible shift in public opinion in favor of expanding the conflict north. Israel may resort to military action to ensure citizens return to their homes. The killing of a high-ranking Iranian military member by Israel is a significant provocation, potentially pushing Iran to lose restraint. Tensions continue as Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant declares the country is under attack on multiple fronts. Any further involvement in the war could adversely affect President Biden as he prepares for the 2024 election. As Israel intensifies its attacks, the U.S. has made urgent appeals for a more limited and surgical phase of the war. Despite this, Netanyahu confirms they plan to expand the fight. U.S. pressure on Israel continues as top aides hold diplomatic engagements across the region. Despite efforts to reach a resolution on temporary pauses in fighting and humanitarian aid, the U.S. and Israel claim a ceasefire would enable Hamas to regroup. The ongoing violence has resulted in a high number of fatalities, marking it as the bloodiest episode in the territorial conflict between Israelis and Palestinians.